But Matt, these small restaurants don't have the resources of Red Bull and McDonald's and all the big companies. You don't need the resources. Let's talk about how you can dominate just like the big brands are, whether it's on social media or paid advertising. My goal is to help restaurant owners finally get to where they want to go. But more than that, my goal is to find entrepreneurs within that segment that actually know what it means to hustle. That's my goal. Come on the journey with me. Restaurant Marketing Secrets, episode 544. I'm your host, Matt Plapp, and today we're going to dive into the topic of what resources do you and I have to compete against Red Bull, McDonald's, Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, Papa John's, Raising Cane's. Do we have a fair playing field? This comes up about every week on one of my Instagram videos. There was the Red Bull Instagram video that went viral from last November. It's up to 6 million plus views. And that one seems to bring it out. And just yesterday, somebody said exactly that. But Matt, 99.9% of restaurants don't have the resources Red Bull has to create that viral success on Instagram. And that is factually inaccurate. The idea behind media today is so much different than 20 years ago. A lot of you don't realize that 2 years ago, Mr. Beast, the YouTube star, had more views on his social media videos during the halftime of the Super Bowl than the #1 Super Bowl commercial. Zero money spent on distribution. He just created great content and he spent years cultivating an audience. Many of you have spent years cultivating an audience in your community, the people who follow your brand on social media, the people who are on your email list, that are on your text list, that are in your birthday club, that drive by your storefront every week. You have spent time cultivating them the same exact way that CBS, ABC, NBC have spent cultivating their viewers. So when people lean on the excuse that a mom and pop restaurant can't leverage social media like Red Bull because they don't have the budget or the people, the money, it is completely incorrect. Marketing 20 years ago, yes, you had to have a way to reach that audience. Marketing in 2024, you have the way, and it is social media. And Red Bull and Strong's Brick Oven Pizza have the exact opportunity to market to their audience. Let me give you an example. So Red Bull, if you go on there, there's probably some lunatic jumping off a skyrise on a BMX bike, floating through the air on a parachute. Yes, that took an athlete, probably an endorsement. There's some money spent, and they're using it to get virality and get the logo in front of people and get people to watch Red Bull's channels. They are a little miniature entertainment company. But who says you can't do the same thing? If I'm Strong's Brick Oven Pizza, which I'm meeting my parents at tonight at 6 o'clock, if I'm them and I'm across from Ryle High School, I have the same ability as Red Bull to create content that's going to capture people's attention. Yes, Red Bull is trying to capture a certain audience. So are you. You've got the miracle mile around your restaurant. Every single one of you. The mile around your restaurant is where the majority of your business is going to come from. Then it goes 2 to 3, then 3 to 5. So if I'm Strong's Brick Oven Pizza, my miracle mile is Triple Crown, neighborhood behind them.